Okay, so now what I want you to envision is that these boxes behind me, in addition to being a lot better drawn, would represent the different parts of your paper. Okay, so in other words, right? I know once we take a look at the final draft, you'll be able to see this. Now, important thing to remember is that the target limit here is 300 words. So a lot of folks ask the question, well, why are we doing a 300-word essay? Well, in the 21st century, a lot of writing has gotten shorter and shorter to keep up with the faster pace of communication. Plus, I always tell people, if you can write a really good 300-word essay, it's very easy to flesh it out into a longer paper. So that's why we're going with this model here. Now, at the top, what this is going to become the paper's main idea. Now, inside of this main idea here, we should be able to find a list of the 3 examples, right? Then, what's going to happen is that those examples from our outline are going to be transferred in to these paragraphs here. And then this part is what we call the body of the paper, or the body paragraphs. So if you're ever talking with somebody or reading comments, critiques of a paper, and it says, well, your main idea is good, but you need to work on the body. This is what it's referring to. And these are the most important paragraphs. This is where we should find the bulk of your word count. Not up here and not down here either. So this is our opening, right? Contains the main idea, the list of the 3 examples, and then this is our closing. And what you want to do in your closing is to restate the main idea, wrap up your paper, and please remember to avoid new ideas, right? At the end of a paper, you never want to open up a new can of worms, because unlike movies, there's not a sequel guaranteed, right? So now, this is following the rule of 3. So this is what your paper should look like, right? Brief, big, 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 brief. Main idea lists out those 3 examples. They drop down in order to become a body paragraph each, and then you have a brief closing to restate and wrap things up without introducing a new idea. Now, we're still talking about pre-writing, right? Working through the writing process. So at this point, this is what we call writing, or drafting out the paper. Now, once you've drafted out the paper, this is where the fun begins. This is when we go in and we edit and we proofread and we shine and we polish and we try to get things as near to perfect as we can. And then you're going to have your final copy, so you'll take that and then you'll upload that. So in the next video, we'll take a look at the final copy for my paper that I've done, working through with this essay of examples, exemplification essay. And what we've seen so far, this is the beginning of the writing process, which nobody is going to see this except for you, the writer. So we'll pick up in the next lecture video.